Hello students, welcome to maths class. So we are doing the limits, in that evaluating the limits with different methods. We are finding limit of the given function with the different methods. Previous class we discussed about the substitution method. When we will take substitution, just if we substitute the value, if we get the perfect value, meaningful value, then we can go for substitution. So it is very simple, just to put the x tends to 1 is there, just to substitute 1, x tends to 2 means just to substitute 2 value in the problem. That's why its name is the substitution method. Okay. Now come to the factorization method. So when we have to go for this factorization method means, if we substitute the simple x value in it, suppose the problem is in the form of 0 by 0 or infinity by infinity. That means a given problem is in the form of f of x by g of x, and if we substitute x value in it, after substitution, suppose the problem is in the form of 0 by 0 or infinity by infinity, then we have to go for factorization method. In such cases, we have to factorize the f of x as well as g of x. After factorization, some common factors will be there in f of x and g of x. Just cancel them, then you substitute your value, x value, till you get your meaningful value, meaningful answer. Okay. So come on. So that's what we have written on the board. Factorization method, this is second method, right? So in f of x by g of x, if we put x is equal to a, right, in f of x as well as in g of x, if we get that function value as 0 by 0 form or infinity by infinity form, then factorize f of x as well as g of x. After factorization, some common factors will be there in your f of x and g of x. Let them cancel, right? After that, you substitute your x value. Okay. So now we will do some problems, example problems of factorization method. So now come to the first question, right? So what is your first question? It is limit x tends to a, x square minus a square by x minus a. This is your first question. Okay. So come on, take the question. Limit x tends to a, x square minus a square by x minus a. Observe, if we substitute in x place a, what happens? A square minus a square by a minus a. In f of x, actually function is in the form of f of x by g of x. If we substitute x is equal to a in f of x, what happens? A square minus a square, 0. In g of x, this is your g of x, x minus a. Here also in x place, suppose if we substitute a, what happens? A minus a, 0. So which form it is? 0 by 0 form we got it. So whenever after substitution we get 0 by 0 form, we have to factorize the numerator, that means f of x as well as g of x. That's why its name is factorization method. In previous problem, just we substituted x value, that's why it is substitution method. Here we are doing factorization of f of x and g of x, that's why it is called factorization method. So come on, how we will factorize? So limit x tends to a, this is a square minus b square form, a plus b into a minus b. So it is x minus a into x plus a, right, by x minus a. So I said no, some common factors will be there. Actually in this problem, no need to factorize your g of x function, isn't it? It is simple form, x minus a, already it is in simple form, no need to factorize, right? In some problems, we can factorize the g of x also. Okay. So x minus a cancel. No further simplification is possible here. Now you substitute your limit value. What is your limit value? Limit x tends to a, x value is a. So it is a plus a is equal to 2a. This is your first problem. From limits you are going to get 2 marks questions. Okay. So that's why sometimes your problem will be only within 2 steps you will get the answer. Okay, so if we substitute directly the limit value, we got this as 0 by 0 form. Whenever it is like that, then we have to factorize the problem. Then you will get some common factors, cancel them. After that, you substitute your x value. Okay, that is called factorization method. Now come to the second question. What is your second question? Limit x tends to 2x minus 2 by x cube minus 8. So same thing, it is of the form f of x by g of x. The given problem is in the form of f of x by g of x, and if we substitute directly x value, here given that x tends to 2, if we substitute 2 in f of x, 2 minus 2, 0, and in g of x, 2 cube minus 8, 2 cube is 8, 8 minus 8, 0. So which form it is? 0 by 0 form. So whenever it is 0 by 0 form, we have to go for factorization, right? So come on, let them factor. Limit x tends to 2, x minus 2 by, come on, x cube minus 8 cube. Okay, so there is one formula. What is that? A cube minus b cube is equal to a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. Okay, so now you take this as x cube minus 8 can be written as 2 cube, not 8 cube, right? Be careful, right? So x cube minus 2 cube can be taken as x minus 2 into, come on, x square, a square. Next ab, so 2x, right? Next b square, 2 square is 4. So we can, there is a formula, just from the formula we got this one. Okay, so limit x tends to 2x minus 2 by x minus 2 into x square plus 2x plus 4. So x minus 2 cancels. So no further simplification is possible. Now you substitute your x value. Okay, so it is 1 by 2 square plus 2 into 2 plus 4 is equal to, it is 1 by 4 plus 2 to the 4 plus 4 is equal to, it is 1 by 4 plus 4, 8, 8 plus 4, 12. Okay, so this is your second question. Now come to your third question. What is your third question? Limit x tends to 3 x square minus 8x plus 15, right, divided by x square minus 3 square. Okay, so come on, observe the problem. If we substitute directly, what happens? This is 3 3s are, right? X tends to 3 means x value is 3. 3 square, that is 9, right? So 9 minus, right, 8 3s are, right, 24 plus 15. How much? 15 plus 9 is 24. 24 minus 24 is 0. So if we substitute x is equal to 3 in f of x, it is 0, and g of x, directly just by seeing the problem, it is x square minus 3 square, where x value is 3, then 3 square minus 3 square, 0. So same thing, whenever the problem is given in the form of f of x by g of x, roughly you check it by substituting whether directly some finite value is coming, means you can go for substitution only. But if direct substitution, we got 0 by 0 form or infinity by infinity form, we have to factorize. So here what happens? 3 square is 9, right, minus next 8 3s are 24 plus 15, right. So 15 plus 9 is 24. 24 minus 24, 0. F of x value is 0 when x substituted as 3 in f of x. Similarly, when x value is substituted as 3 in g of x, its value also 0. So which form it is? 0 by 0 form. Whenever it is 0 by 0 form, we have to go for factors. We have to factorize the f of x and we have to factorize g of x. If possibility is there, we have to go for factorization. Actually here you observe, we can factorize the f of x. No need to factorize g of x. It is simple value. Then no need to factor, just factorize the f of x and cancel them and substitute the value. Right. Here also this x minus 2 is simple value. So no need to factorize, just to factorize the denominator value. Okay. So here we can factorize f of x as well as g of x. Okay. So how we can factorize? Limit x tends to 3. So come on, x square. Here factorization means first we have to multiply x square factor with 15. X square factor is 1. 1 into 15 is 15. Now we have to select two numbers whose product is 15, right, and whose sum should be minus 8. So if I take minus 5 minus 3, what happens? Minus into minus plus. 5 3s are 15. If you add minus 5 minus 3, it will be minus 8. Okay, so that's why we will take these values. Instead of minus 8, we will write minus 5 minus 3. So minus 5x minus 3x plus 15 by, this can be written as x square. Already it is in the form of a square minus b square. So in next step, a plus b into a minus b you can write. So limit x tends to 3. From these two values you can take x outside. So it is x minus 5. From these two values you can take 3 outside. So that again we will get this x minus 5. Isn't it? Minus of minus plus 3 5s are 15. So like that we have to, again this should be take, this term should come again. That's why we have to take minus 3 common. Okay. By here a square minus b square is a plus b into a minus b form. So x minus 3 into x plus 3, a plus b into a minus b or a minus b into a plus b, both are same. Okay. So next, limit x tends to 3. From these two we can take x minus 5 as common. Then you will have x minus 3. Okay. So by x minus 3 into x plus 3. So come on, x minus 3 cancels. Now after this there is no simplification possible, right? So no further simplification, just we can substitute our limit value. What is our limit value? X tends to 3, so that 3 we have to substitute here. So 3 minus 5 by 3 plus 3 is equal to 3 minus 5 minus 2 by 6 is equal to minus 1 by 3. Okay, so this is called the factorization method. So when we have to go for factorization, if we substitute the limit in f of x and g of x, actually first of all the problem should be in the form of f of x by g of x. So in this f of x and g of x, if we substitute the x value, if we get 0 by 0 or infinity by infinity form, right, then we have to factorize f of x as well as g of x if possibility is there. If only possibility is there for f of x, just factorize it and cancel if any common term in f of x and g of x. Sometimes here if you see in g of x it is simple form, here your f of x is in simple form, so no need to factorize, only we can factorize f of x here, only we can factorize g of x, right. So when it is 0 by 0 form, just factorize it. This is of the form a square minus b square. With the formula only we got a plus b into a minus b or a minus b into a plus b, right. Downwards both will get cancelled, so it is x plus a, right. So a plus a, that is 2a. Now come to this one, right. So 8 can be written as 2 cube, x cube minus 2 cube, right. It is again from the formula a cube minus b cube. What is a cube minus b cube formula? A minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. So just to substitute the values, x cube minus 2 cube. Instead of b, we are having 2. Instead of a, we are having x. So this is the formula. So instead of x cube minus 2 cube, we have taken that one. So x minus 2 common factor should be cancelled. After the cancellation, in the x place, you just substitute the x value. Right. So we substituted 2 square plus 2 into 2 plus 4. So 4 plus 4 plus 4, that is 12. 1 by 12 is the answer. Right. We will get some meaningful number. Till we get meaningful number, we have to factorize. Right. Next to come to this question, f of x, g of x. If we substitute x is equal to 3 in f of x, right, it is a 9 minus 24 plus 15. 9 plus 15, 24. 24 minus 24, 0. So in side, in rough work, you have to check by substituting. Whenever problem is in f of x by g of x, you substitute the limit and check it. Whether it is not getting 0 by 0 or infinity by infinity, normal substitution. Go for normal substitution. Suppose you are getting 0 by 0 or infinity by infinity form, right? You have to go for factorization. So we have to find the factors for this x square minus 8x plus 15. We have to take the factors. So how we will take the factors? First we have to multiply x square coefficient with constant, that is 15. Now we have to select two numbers. Their product must be 15 and their sum should be minus 8. Like that we have to select two numbers. So we can select those two numbers as minus 5, minus 3. Okay. So we can write x square minus 8x can be taken as minus 5x minus 3x plus 15. So from these two you can take x common, from these two you can take minus 3 common, so that again we can get that x minus 5. So in this your x minus 5 is common, so next remaining is x minus 3. So both will get cancelled. After this no further simplification is possible, so then you substitute your limit value. Your limit value is 3. X tends to 3, x value is 3. So come on, substitute that value in x place, 3 minus 5, here 3 plus 3. So 3 minus 5 is minus 2, 3 plus 3 is 6. So it is minus 1 by 3 is the answer. Okay, so this is about your factorization. So substitution over, factorization over. In next class we will discuss rationalization method. When we will go for rationalization method means, suppose the problem contains either in numerator or in denominator or both contains square root, right? Whenever square root is there only in numerator or only in denominator, or both numerator and denominator contains the square root, then we will go for the rationalization method. That is our third method. After that we will find the limits of the given functions by using some standard formulae. That will be fourth one. And fifth one is when the limit is given as infinity, that will be our fifth method. So first two methods are very simple. Substitution means just substitute the given x value in the problem. If you get some perfect number, meaningful value, that is substitution method. And what about the factorization method? Factorization method means after substituting the x value, suppose the function is in the form of 0 by 0, infinity by infinity, then we have to factorize the numerator, denominator, cancel common factors, then substitute x value, that is factorization method. In the name itself it is the substitution, we are substituting. Factorization method, we are doing the factorization. Okay, so practice these problems perfectly. That's all for today. Have a nice day.